Mother-in-law wants me to sleep with other people to give her important son kids. We've been married for 5 years, but we do not have kids. Last December, my mother-in-law told me that it's okay to sleep around as long as I don't tell my husband, get pregnant, and give him kids.
How does the mother know that the son is impotent and that the woman is fertile? How does she know that the problem is not with the woman?
I think, I don't know the story of Lemetumo, I don't know. But the thing is that the mother-in-law wants the woman to step outside, get pregnant, and then
Have kids.
Yeah.
Hakuna grandkids.
I think I've heard of this one happening, especially Uko Ushago, where we come from.
I have seen them.
You've seen them. Me, my grandmother told me of such like stories whereby the man is unable to bear kids, Aziz Alisha. So what they do is that they advise the woman atafute mtu around, sleep with the person, akwe pregnant, and then azae watoto, so for the continuity of the lineage.
Yeah, those things happen. I've seen them happen, but...
Yeah. And those kids, let me tell you, those kids wanafanana na mwenye amewazalisha. They look, si mwenye amewazalisha, baba yao the current. Let's say for example, you cannot, huwezi zalisha, si ndio? So I have to step outside. Niende nitafute msee, for example, kuzo wako, anizalishe. Alafu hao watoto watakufanana. Ask me how.
Sina uchawi.
Si uchawi!
Then tell me how.
It's something that they do. I don't know what it is that they do. Okay, for disclosure, sijui yote. But they say, I don't know if you step on the shadow of the man, you jump him when he's sleeping.
Witchcraft.
No.
Witchcraft.
No.
What is that?
I can't explain.
How does stepping on someone's shadow change the DNA of a baby in the stomach?
Life is spiritual, my husband. Life is spiritual. So
anyway,
for example,
those things happen. Those things happen. I don't know. I've seen them happen. I know of such cases back at home.
But the question is, they happen and all that. Should this lady do that?
Now that will depend on a lot of things.
Example?
Is she willing to do that?
Okay, for me, I know people who have waited longer than 5 years, and I also know some scientific interventions that can help them, both get pregnant. For example, if the man's sperm count, it's a years ikapush kwenda juu, there is a ability ya kumanisha ifike huko, like example scientifically, yeah. And for example, if it's the woman that's not, cannot kuna IVF,
which is expensive, cannot be afforded by those people, for example, back in the
But you don't know if this woman can afford or cannot afford. The thing is, the mother-in-law wants to see kids. Now she's putting her own interests and her son's interest before the woman's.
That's why I told you, the person to decide that is the woman. Yes, she has been given that information. It will be a huge burden even for that woman, having kids knowing that they belong to someone else, but forcing them to call this dad and everything, when you know that the kids are for so and so.
But when that happens, the kids do not belong to that person. They belong to this man.
But you can only pretend that they don't belong to that other person.
Anyway, there are some men who are still having to bear the cost of raising kids that are not.
Well, that's why I told you if the woman is willing. Because I feel like it will be a very huge burden on the woman.
Of course.
Those things happen. That one, I've heard even of mother-in-laws telling their daughter-in-laws to go get kids from another family that has brilliant kids.
That's
Because
good.
brilliant ones,
I would
her
love-
family.
I would love that. And that's where was my mother?
Don't say that.
She should have told me to look
I
for.
had a classmate back in campus. He told me something like that. He told me back in the village, some women, they tell him, please, can you have a baby with me? Because he was among the first few people from that village to go to university. So young women and some middle-aged ones were telling him, please, just have a kid with us. We won't
will
bother
raise
you
it.
to raise them.
We just
or-
want the brains.
Yeah, we just want that seed, a seed that goes to university.
Oh, that's so
those things are
just
there.
in case,
I don't know whether they are beliefs, but
just in case, if you decide to go for your mother-in-law's advice,
how would you
look for
advise
somebody
that?
with brains,
Oh,
somebody who comes from a well.
in case she chooses to.
If in case you choose to go to step outside, get pregnant so that your husband can have a lineage,
Give him brilliant.
give him clever kids, give him kids that he will be proud of. You know.
Okay.
In the meantime,
Okay,
go out
that
and
one,
enjoy.
that one aside. If it were you, because I believe that woman is asking for people's advice. Personally, what I would say is she comfortable herself? If she is,
If she's asking, she's not.
no,
or she's
maybe
conflicted.
she's conflicted. If she is, then go for it. Otherwise, if I was a woman and I was in that position, and I really wanted kids,
You'll do the same.
I would prefer to adopt or do
Are
that.
you sure?
Or do that. In those shoes, yes.
If I was a woman and I'm in your shoes, this is what I'll do. First of all, it's better to know who cannot, whether it's you or your husband.
No, that message assumes that
The
it is
woman is
known.
okay.
It is known that probably the woman came with one kid,
Maybe.
so we are sure she can give birth. And since she has not added, so we put the blame on this other side that we don't have evidence.
Anyway, if to rule out everything, let's go for tests. Number one. Okay? It's better to know, even if it's secret, I don't know. Number two, I think adoption is a
You
much
see,
better option
if
for the
you
both of them.
If you go for a test, this man will know. This man will know. And now that message won't make sense because now the man knows. If you bring a kid, he will know.
Then
it is
take
not mine.
yourself and do the test and make sure that you're okay.
And
then
once
you will know
once
the
she
man.
confirms that she's okay,
Then
now the message comes.
you will have the choice of either going the adoption way, because still in the village people buy kids.
Yeah.
It's illegal, but they do buy. So there is that option. Will we buy kids? Will we adopt kids? Or should I step out?
Okay, for men who are fertile, most of them would prefer to produce their own kids. I don't know whether it is like that with women,
And the men,
knowing that you
and
are
the men-
fertile, but because your man is not, now you go to adopt.
no, you are left. Men leave us if we can't give them kids. They look for other people who are fertile with fresh wombs so that they can give them kids. Or rather, they will stick with you for the image, but outside there, they have dozens of seeds everywhere. That's what men do. But women, I don't know. It's up to you. Weigh it yourself. It's like the same, the story I was telling you of King David after sleeping with Bathsheba. He wanted Uriah to carry the child. You see? He made him drunk. He gave him a sick leave. Come home and enjoy with your wife, and Uriah did not. Uriah ended up being killed, right? So in this case, be wise. Figure it out yourself. But if I was to advise you, I think the better way is just knowing biologically you are okay. And then from there, for even your peace of mind, go the adoption way.
There is
than
something. At this point, let's assume the way the message is, it's assumed that the woman is fertile and the man is not. Now, advice from there. What should she do if you were in that position? What would you have done?
How much do you want kids? How much do you love your man? How much do you want that marriage to work?
How much does grandma want kids?
That same woman who is telling you to step outside and get kids is the same woman who will turn against you once you have the kids. Remember that.
No, she won't. She will love the kids.
And the whole village will know, and eventually your man
Who will tell the village?
That same woman will tell you, Nomete, bibia bwana Anania hakukuwa na ule kijana wangu hakuwa anazalisha. So huyu mtoto ni wa
ile bom.
Wa ile bom.
Ni wa ile bom.
Ule wanyamiambia naenda ambie mwingine. At the end of the day, it will circle around your husband, will find out adoption is much better. I think being open and speaking to your partner will save your life.
Na kama unataka watoto wako kabisa, anaweza acha hii ndoa aolewe kwingine.
You don't have to leave your man for kids. Kids do not complete a marriage. The two of you make a marriage. Kids, they're additional.
Many people will dispute that. Very many.
Are we together because we have kids?
We are not talking about
No, I'm
us.
just asking. Are we together because we have a kid?
No.
No. Good.
But that is us.
No, please. If you have a question, leave it down on the comment section. We will
advise
sure
that lady, if you were in that position, what would you have done?
Don't cheat. That's opening the door to many legions of demons to your marriage. Don't do that.
But they need kids.
Talk to your husband. There's other options. Subscribe. My name is Vel.
And my name is Eric Kaman.
Do you have to say our family name? Bye-bye.
But they know me.
Since when?